What's up, GC Gaming? It is Shadow, back with another video. This time it is not Call of Duty, but there will be, of course, Call of Duty gameplay uploaded. There will be a lot of gameplay uploaded eventually. Amazing Spiderman! No, I'm not going to play on amazing difficulty. I'm going to play on the ultimate difficulty, so now I'm the ultimate Spider-Man. Haha. Alright, and do we go to previously on? No, we do not. I was thinking about it. When the game did drop, though, and I played it the first time, yes, I did do previously on. Come on, you gotta get that quick recap. I played both of them. They were both good. Oh, man. Woo. Cutscene. Like, this is just such an emotional cutscene, though, man. Like, because
promise me something.
He about to die. Harry about to die.
If this doesn't work.
And his father's like, nah, man, we're going to save you because, like, this symbiote thing,
it'll work.
It's just going to help you. And it's not really a spoiler because if you beat the first Spider-Man game,
I want a chance to say
boy,
goodbye.
How the fuck are they... Since we're on that topic, how the fuck are they just going to go kill off Aunt May? Why? Why do that to someone? Why? I don't get it.
Never let you go.
It's crazy, man. Freaking A. Ooh, that looked painful. And then I wake up in this, like, hydro water, I'm alive, I'm breathing out of oxygen, I think, chamber. That's what I would call it. There he is. There's that other Spider-Man. There is Miles Morales. Like, I like how they really included, like, his character into the game. And then gave him his own game while we're waiting on this game? Like, dude, that should be... Oh, man. And it's not really a spoil because this game been out for a little bit, but I'm not going to try to, like, lead, you know, into what is the future hold. But, you know, if you follow IGN or any other gaming outlet, I'm pretty sure you guys already know.
And we are all very lucky today, because this is physics class, and physics is awesome.
Look at Peter's first day on the job. Oh. Hey man, your Spidey suit's kind of showing. Just casual sandstorm in the back. Like, that is just abnormal. Y'all in New York City, just having a sandstorm. Wait, who could that be though? If they're having a sandstorm in New York City, yes, it is. The game kicks off with the side mod.
Now, surface tension.
I thought, like, bro, cause like the first Spider-Man one with your traditional safe route, like, oh, they like Rhino, they like Scorpion, you know, they like fucking what is it, Vulture, you know, so they played it safe there, and they like Doc Ock. But at the same time, man, I mean, and they had the electric guy, so at the same time, it was basically the Sinister Six.
Mr. Morales, is it?
So that was a very pretty good hefty game. However, if there is a Spider-Man game, I really want them to remake, not remaster, remake. Although a remaster would be pretty cool. Do you guys remember the Ultimate Spider-Man for the PS2? The comic one, where you go and collect the comic issues, and you get to fight Wolverine, and you go team up with the Fantastic Four because hey, it's Spidey and friends. That was such a good, like, I liked it, and I wish, why is it not in the Play Store, man? Like, why is it not on the Play Store, dude? Y'all giving us so good nostalgic game. Speaking of a nostalgic game, alright? Wild Arms. I'm playing it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna show it. We're going back PlayStation. I mean, it's kind of awkward to say PS1. So, because, you know, PlayStation's PlayStation. Then it was the PS2. Oh, look at me swinging into action. Just how the first game kicked off, dude. It was very cinematic. I loved it. Now, I will say this. I cannot be more grateful. It was either Captain America or Batman. I want to say it was Batman. The Arkham series, man, that put the whole entire superhero genre, fighting combat, 360. Like, it wasn't just a button mash, man. It was like counter, dot, boom, boom. Like, and you get that satisfying effect, you know? Like, so for a lot of superhero games moving forward, they use that same mechanic. Is basically what I'm saying. Ooh, look at MJ. Oh, and in the first game too, I just love how they actually see. There's Spider-Man's life, and then there's Peter Parker's life, and that's a thing. That is a thing. Like, they literally made like Peter Parker, and you have Miles. Like, you're gonna see it all unfold in this game too. But in the first game, man, I think that was genius, man. Like, yeah, you had the Black Cat come in. Oh, dude.
They're untested. Barely prototypes. But you brought them, right?
Ooh, look at me swinging. I'm a terrible swinger. I'm a very, like, terrible swinger in this game. But I just love it. Ooh, that building got fucked up. Well, destroyed. We'll use a better vocabulary word. We'll use destroyed. It got annihilated! In the sun, Petway, swing! Oh, shoot! Ah, see? I was gonna curse again. See, but thing is, with me cursing, I don't know. It's comes natural, because I don't know, just
kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone or himself.
done it since I was a little kid. So when I talk in conversations and stuff, I'm like excited. It just like, hey man, you're bringing down the mood, bring it back up. You're beating Sandman, be proud. Oh, you're right, I am. Bam! Look at that. We are fighting Sandman. Thank you. Voice in my head. Talking to myself. It's not healthy at times.
You should try yoga.
But can we just talk about also how the graphics can, man, PlayStation 3, dude.
Must be more of a Pilates.
Like graphics, dude. That looked nice. And I guess there was some review, some guy, you know, everyone has the right to their opinion, said that the graphics to Rise of Rowan is basically PS3 graphics subpar at best in a way. I'm not trying to put words in my mouth, but like that's pretty much what the article was kind of saying. And I'm like, how the fuck? How? No, it's not, because it looks more realistic, and I just think your TV or your gaming monitor would display more of that. Like if you're playing on a 1080p, then yeah, it's gonna probably be like a PlayStation 3 graphic, because PlayStation didn't play on 720, they played on 1080p. And then towards the end of the PlayStation 4 cycle, like the Pro was the one with the 4K capability. So if you want the 4K effect, I mean now they have 8K.
I'm sorry, who's this?
What? I mean, technology. Man, it's evolving, guys. It's evolving. Like, with all this AI stuff going on, right? All right. With all this AI stuff going on, what was something everybody learned in school? And if you haven't got there yet, I'm about to freaking flash forward you a history lesson real quick. What did everybody learn in school? We learned about the Renaissance and the Enlightenment, like, period, right? So the Renaissance was about the arts. Why, when AI first came in effect, it focused on print-on-demand stuff, it was focusing on art. The reason why I know this is because, guys, I love making AI art. I make my own shirts. You know, we're not going to get into all that part yet. But, what I'm saying is, they had in, you know, Midjourney, DALL-E, all that, ChatGPT was also like a writing, like writing is also part of art. It's literature, creative arts. Right? So you have Leonardo AI. Now Leonardo is one of the famous, not just painters, but one of the famous people in the Renaissance area. Renaissance is rebirth. Well, now we're going into a digital Renaissance area. It's literally history is repeating itself, right? Okay.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone.
Then you have the Enlightenment area, so like the science and everything to it. Bro, AI is literally coding AI now. You can use AI for almost anything. I'm gonna give people basically the bottom line. Everyone now has the opportunity to probably try to become their own, like, I wouldn't say boss, but like, we'll be able to use AI in a different way. Because companies, once they figure this out and they get it actually going, yeah, we have a car that can drive itself automatically. Like, dude, this is really the future. And what I was getting at is technology is evolving. Like, I went to school for a little bit for network and software programming. My computer crashed on the software programming side. I guess it was outdated, so I kind of couldn't finish that course. But like, I'm really thinking about dabbling back into like Code Academy and shit. I don't even know how we got on this rant. I honestly don't. But that's just the history lesson right there, dude. History is repeating itself. It's like we are in a rebirth and an enlightenment area, and it's all within AI. And I know what people are going to say. Oh, you know, what about iRobot and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's terrifying, but it's also very fascinating too. Back to Spider-Man. So, we're fighting the Sandman, and look at that! Boom! I didn't even realize we switched, bro. Like, see, this is what I mean. I had so much fun playing with Miles Morales, dude. Like, I loved his story. Man, I really did, and I love how they definitely dive into each character's personal life. So, where I'm also kind of going with this, I don't know if Spider-Man didn't really win much awards or something, or if any. But damn, look at that. And that's since we were on a history thing. I do want to get Assassin's Creed, the freaking new one, Mirage. I want to get that one, and I love it because, man, it's ancient history. It's really fascinating. It's just the guys, games. You know how they say games don't teach you anything? What's the difference between a book and a game? A book's not interactive. See? There's dialogue popping up right there. It's reading it out. It's audio reading it to you, right? You rewarded yourself by not reading through a chapter, by playing through a level, right? So now you get to see the story unfold. Games teach you when it's hard, don't give up. Games teach you not just a scientific, you know, motor skill and like reflexes and all. No, games can teach you how to write creativity. Games can open up your mind and expand. There's so much more to gaming than just a PvE competitive side. I mean, I respect it, but I'm saying this is gaming.
I just wanted to live normal.
When you can play a PvP,
This isn't the way, Marco.
and you can play story modes, and you're just loving it all, that's gaming. But if all you do is play one game, that's just playing a game. There's a whole genre. Like, I used to work at GameStop. Terrible pay. And we're not going to go through a GameStop horror story because, like, honestly, from what I experienced, the company was pretty alright. But terrible pay. But the fact was, man, I love talking about games and I love talking about anime. And, I mean, I knew my stuff. And I remember reading a lot of Game Informer when it was good. Always IGN. Always. Seen, you know, and I miss the no. If you know, you know. But I miss the no, man. I miss it. It was a good gaming channel too, so I'd watch that in IGN. I just like brush up on my game because there were times where I couldn't even buy like the latest game or like whatever, you know. And I'm just like, damn. Like the reason why I got the PlayStation 5 was for the Spider-Man. Like it was hands down. I was waiting and waiting. I've been waiting and waiting it out. And then when I heard Spider-Man 2, and it's not gonna be for a PS4, it's only gonna be for PS5. I was like, okay, all right, fuck it, we going. But back to what I was saying, that a book has, you know, a case in a way, right? Whether it's hardback or paperback, a game has a case. So that's a game's a story. A game's a journey. It's interactive. So in a way, you are reading. If you read the subtitles, like if you're watching a subbed anime or subbed anything, you gotta read the subtitles. And at first, dude, I didn't want to watch subbed anime at all. But Boruto with the anime, it was dragging. The manga was good. Like I knew where we were at with the manga. But the anime, bro, that was too much filler. And I'm so glad now that it like is kicking up. I'm ready for the freaking Blue Vortex, bro. I'm ready for it. Like, oh man. And speaking of which, dude, I'm just gonna say, man, because I was so sad when Naruto sacrifices Kumara, right? Oh, well, Kumara technically sacrifices himself for Naruto. I was so happy to find freaking baby Kumara and Himawari. Kumara lives! And I was like, ah! And you find that out at the very end of the new chapter. And it's been out for a little bit, so, I mean, once again, I didn't spoil. Because if you're an avid fan of the show, if you're an avid fan of, like, anime, and you were reading a Boruto manga chapter, you would kind of know when it's coming out. Or, you know, roughly around that time. Like, you would know. Ooh, but see, this is what I love doing, and just would love lifting people up in the air. And when I played Miles Morales, dude, I was, thunder. I basically did that. I would launch people up in the air. I would always try to just do aerial combat because, man, playing on the hardest difficulty, Batman taught me all this counter dodge. Like it's like a 1-2 quick punch and then you dodge it. And you're gonna get hit. I mean, there are times I'm close to death. There are times I'm gonna get fucked. So I'm not like a extraordinary. Oh, watching me play a flawlessly, I will never be hit game. If I ever see anybody do that, I'm just gonna have to question. Either you got some mad skills, dude, and props to you, or you just got some mad cheating that we just don't know about. Cause like. Remember when PlayStation would come out with that tournament, play God of War 3 on Give Me God of War mode without dying? I think it was without dying. You couldn't die. And like you would win some fucking absurd amount of money. Dude, try doing that to Dark Souls. Oh, without dying. I guess you could like nullify the first boss, I mean you do come back to that place, but the second boss, without dying, nope. There's going to be a boss in there that's going to fuck your shit up. There's not actually, I don't even know why we're focusing on a boss in there. There's going to be little minions that mess your stuff up too. As I'm diving in the water, I'm testing out inventions. In a web wing, here we go to New York City now. I'm like, my thoughts are very over the place, you know. But here we are, gliding in the atmosphere, looking down in the sands. Dude, like what? It's a sand vortex. Oh my god, glide up, see? I got hit.
What did I just get myself into?
Woo! look at that. It's a tornado. He's throwing that sand stuff at me. Oh boy, he's throwing 3. But like, this is what I love. Interactive button pressing motion things, you know, because it's not a cutscene. It's making it more interactive, and that's what I realized with story mode games. Plus the open world, dude. Now it's getting to the point where I could just play a game, I'd beat the story, I'd be done with it. But now I feel the more open world games that are coming, do want to do the side quests, dude. Like, I was loving the side quest in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I actually did almost all the side quests, not including any of the DLC because I didn't have that. But that's what like opened my eyes into, man, you should. That and Ghost of Tsushima, dude. My first playthrough, unfortunately, my first playthrough, like I didn't beat it, but when I was playing it, I had almost all like the legendary stuff. So that was, I loved doing those side quests a lot. Oh, I don't know why my game just kind of buffed out and froze a little, but that's a little concerning. PlayStations aren't supposed to be doing that. Oh, dude, he swung in. You see that? He's like, I got you. I got you. Bam, no one's gonna touch my Spidey, bro. Dude, I just, man, whatever the Spider-Man Insomniac universe waits. Cause like, dude, you could make a whole movie on this stuff, bro. And Sony, I think they should. Definitely. I mean, I know the fan base wanting Spider-Man 4. Right? We've been waiting. But, bro, Insomniac making a crazy game. And there is enough, including the DLC, to tell in a movie or a TV show. And you want to know the crazy thing? Only Sony can do that.
Now or never, Spider-Man. Time to move.
That, and it would be an amazing, no pun intended, it would be a freaking amazing Spider-Man. Whether it's a movie or a TV show, hands down, I think could go down as the best Spider-Man in history. Because the story of the game is just so well. And like, that's what I sometimes don't understand. You know, like, gaming movies for a long period of time kind of had a bad reputation to it. Like, how do you, I understand you have to cram so much in, but don't cram it in. Make it into parts. The fan base will understand. Like, you gotta make this into parts. We'll understand, but through the, you know, and especially this game, I truly loved how the story played out. They didn't disappoint. Now, one thing I feel they should have had in here. I mean, seemingly they are making a game of Blade. Morbius. You need Morbius in here. Well, I mean, you don't need, but like, it'd be cool to see him. And seemingly you missed your shot, kind of with Craven hunting him as well. Maybe in the game it would be Blade, and then you see, you know. But yeah.
You're the ones who are gonna need help
He looks pissed.
when they come for you.
They're like, well, how long have we been out of class? Dude, could you imagine, like, the teacher just, like, fled all the students? But he's Spider-Man, like, but he can't tell people that. 6 months ago. Like, dude. Look how ruthless Craven's about to be.
A fate you will not share.
Boom. Got the man by his throat. Broke his freaking wrist so he dropped the knife. Like, this is some ruthless villain stuff, man. And goodbye. And just throws him like he's a ragdoll. Now,
Asked for an equal. This is what you find. Sir, perhaps
we're eventually gonna see what happens, but once you guys start figuring out his reason on why he's doing this, it doesn't justify by any means. No. It really doesn't.
light the fires.
But it kind of makes you like think about like that anime villain's backstory. Like, ooh, yeah, okay, like I understand the point to it, but like it's still, you know, you shouldn't have done it. Boom, and this is what I love now. Like, I remember playing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time, and it popped out after you beat the Hercules world, Kingdom Hearts 2.9. I was like, what is what? Give me 3. Like, when do we start 3? Like, what is 2.9? You know, just as like a little joke, but it was like a really cool interactive, like, now we're immersing you in the game, especially like with you know, Ghost of Tsushima and other games that are now doing it. I think it's really cool because like you feel like you're playing this whole tutorial and it's not as boring anymore. And it's just like, dang. You know what I mean?
Hold on a sec, Miles.
Dude. And then like you could swap between them. Spidey arms! Look at that! Spidey arms!
Yeah, same here. Hey,
I'm so glad in the first one they didn't just give him a suit. Like, you know, I like the suits, but I'm glad in the first one they didn't give him the black suit. At first I was puzzled, but after then hearing the reason to it, yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Just, you know, here's a suit, because there's a story of when he wears that suit, and we're gonna see it unfold on the next episode of Spiderman 2. Yes, sir. Alright, guys. This is Shadow, GC Gaming. And I know it's been weird. I know it's been awkward. But hey, just speaking what's on my mind, on top of my head. Have a good gaming session. Alright. Bye.